Young man felt he was about to catch a big fish while fishing, but when he pulled up the net, he found it was just an old, broken clock. Angrily, he threw the clock onto the ground. When he pulled the net up again, he found a thick, sturdy bone. Furious once more, he slammed the bone onto the ground. Just as he was about to cast the net again, he heard a woman crying for help. Realizing that woman had accidentally fallen into the water, he had no choice but to give up fishing for the day, and went into the water to rescue the woman. When he offered to take the woman home, she looked out toward the endless sea, then made a request to the young man, hoping he could let her stay at his house for a few days, until her parents sent someone to pick her up. She promised she would repay him. Before the young man could fully agree, the woman pointed behind him. He saw many pearls lying on the riverbed. He rushed over to pick them up, thinking he had struck it rich today, even though the woman kept reminding him they might belong to someone else, and urged him to put the pearls back. The young man refused to give up this chance at wealth. Since he was in such a great mood today, he readily agreed to let the woman stay temporarily. Then he brought the woman home with him. His sister-in-law thought she was his girlfriend and liked her a lot. Seeing that the woman's clothes were still dripping wet, the sister-in-law quickly brought her into the room to change. When the woman hesitated to undress, the sister-in-law thought she was just shy and stepped forward to help, but the woman refused, so the sister-in-law had to hand her the clothes, then turned around to let her change in private. Meanwhile, the young man placed the pearls he brought back into a bowl. He planned to grind them into powder to make beauty cream for his sister-in-law, thinking she would surely love it. While grinding, he added water and stirred. Soon he had turned the pearls into a white paste. He eagerly called his sister-in-law out, saying he had a surprise for her. Then he brought out the pearl paste, and had her apply some to her face. The cool sensation made his sister-in-law very happy, but soon she raised a question. There were no pearl vendors in this remote area. She asked where he had gotten the pearls. Faced with her question, the young man didn't hide anything. He told her exactly how he had found the pearls by the sea. After hearing the story, her expression turned serious. Their ancestors had warned not to pick up mysterious objects by the river. Those were things lost by the Dragon King, and taking them would bring misfortune. She insisted the young man return the pearls to the river. The young man had no choice but to agree. But when they sat down for dinner, they realized it was too late, because the pearls had already been ground into powder and couldn't be returned. This left the sister-in-law very distressed, but she quickly thought of a temporary solution. She suggested the young man visit the mountain god temple for help. The young man followed her advice and went to the temple, but he still didn't believe any misfortune would happen. Instead of going in to pray, he sat at the temple gate, planning to rest for a few minutes. Just then, the temple keeper approached him, saying the young man's forehead looked ominous and he was about to face disaster. Only by respecting all living beings could he turn misfortune into fortune. Upon hearing this, the young man became unhappy. He said he simply hadn't donated money yet, and questioned why a temple keeper had the right to say he didn't respect life. Angrily, the young man left without praying at the temple, completely unaware that someone had been secretly watching him all along.